Hi guys, welcome to Skyra Academy. If you've ever lost marks in physics practicals because your graph didn't look right, don't worry, you are in the right place. I'm going to show you step by step how to plot physics graph correctly so that you can always get your full marks. Let's get started. Alright, first let's look at the common mistakes most students make. Many students pick a bad scale, plot points wrongly, or forget to label their axes. These small mistakes can cause serious marks in exams like WAEC or NECO. So let me show you the correct way to plot a physics graph step by step. So your first step is to draw your axis. We have to draw our x and y axis clearly. So we'll start with our y axis. So the next thing is to label our axis properly. This is our y axis and this is our x axis. So if it's a distance time graph, we know that time, which is represented in seconds, is always on the x axis. So our time is going to be here, time. So we'll clean this, then write time. This is our distance. We should always remember to put our units. This is very, very important. Examiners always check this. Next, we need to choose the right scale. This is where most students fail. We need to choose the right scale. For example, 2 centimeters to 10 units so that our points will not squeeze in a particular corner. So as I said, we can pick scale 2 centimeters to 10 units. So the next thing we'll do is to plot our points. As you see, they've given us time and distance, and we know that the time is represented on the x-axis while the distance is on the y-axis. So first of all, they gave us 0, 0. That's already on the origin, which is 0. Then we have 2 and 4. So 2 is on time, which is on the x-axis. So we're going to plot it against distance, which is 4. Yeah. So we're going to start plotting. So and 4. So we'll just keep put a little dot where they both met. Then the next point we have is 4 and 8. Also put a little point where they also met. Then 6 and 12. You need to be very careful and accurate so as not to make a mistake. And 12. Then we have the next one, which is last one, 8 and 16. Alright, so we've carefully plotted all our points. So now we are going to draw the best fit line for this. It's advisable to use a long rule that will go through all the points and pass through the origin. Alright, so we have to be careful to erase any errors or double lines. Voila, it's done. Make sure the line passes through the origin. Alright, so now we're going to just go through a quick review of what we have done. So first thing we did, we drew our x and y axis well. Then we picked our scale. 2 centimeter represent 10 units. And you remember in each box there's 10 units in it. So 2 centimeter represent that 10 units. So it's going to be 2 centimeter here after this origin, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and that's how we got our scale. Then we plotted our points well and then drew our graph well. So that's how to plot your physics graph correctly. If this video helps you, don't forget to share it with your friends. This is Skyra Academy, where we go from confusion to confidence. See you in the next video. Bye.